I'm waiting. I hear my parents tremble. I did not believe. I'm the moon that I can make you to the party. Paradise being born to me. No time for sleep. I got lots to see. Big and
Hi, how y'all doing? My name is Dream. Welcome to my channel. If you have not been here before, then I definitely appreciate you clicking onto my channel. If you have been here before, especially if you are subscribed, then I really do appreciate it. Okay. Um, I want to speak on a very sensitive subject. Very sensitive subject. I'll probably have to put a trigger warning on here. Um, yes, but I would like to, I don't even know if there's restrictions, certain type of restrictions with YouTube because they're very strict with certain things. But I mean, it's real. So if they restrict me, then that's fine. Um, I want to talk about depression. I want to talk about depression. I want to talk even a little bit about when people go or get to the limits, get to the limit of suicide, where they get to a certain point in life and they take their own life. So we're going to start at depression. We're going to talk about depression. It's just my opinion that depression is affecting, I wouldn't say everyone, but depression affects all families of all colors, nationality, races, cultures. It does. See, depression, the thing about depression is that it doesn't just gravitates towards a certain type of person or people or family. Because there are people that is I don't know. I just feel like depression used to be, or even sometimes now looked at as like a poor man's problem or a poor man's disease. Something that happened to people that are in lack, that don't have, that are not able to take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of people. But no, depression is on such a wide, long spectrum to where it affects the every end. We're talking about with the tax bracket, whether you don't have money or whether you have plenty. Depression can and will affect you. Okay? What is depression? Now, this is my opinion. This is my interpretation, my definition of depression. My definition of depression is when you cannot seem to find your happy place. Okay? Yeah. I would say depression mainly comes from when you are in a situation that you would rather not be in. Yeah. When you are involved in something, when you are in an environment that you would rather not be in. That is where I would say depression comes from. Depression. So let me tell you, let me tell you, see, like this is another part that no one really speaks on. If you know anything about me or any of my videos, what I do is I like to bring in the spiritual side of a subject, the energetic viewpoint of a subject. So the spiritual metaphysical side of depression. So that will be like the things that you do that you don't see. You may not be able to see, right? So a lot of the times when it comes to depression, like people are not even necessarily dealing with their own stuff. Like, from the looks of things, because this individual has a smile on their face, they're smiling, oh, excuse my nails, they're smiling every day. They're, for the most part, from what you know, like they're a pretty positive person. You know what I'm saying? Things seem to be, going okay for them. Things don't seem to be going that bad for them. You know what I'm saying? Things look pretty good for them. They have their bare necessities. They have those. They take care of themselves pretty well. They're eating good. They have friends and family around. A nice job, career. They have things going. So with the eyes, this person doesn't look or appear to where they would be a person that's suffering from depression. Okay. Even if this is a person, like when on with the social media, when they're posting their pictures on social media, this person is always smiling. They seem to be doing well, All right, that video was cut off. Depression. The unseen thing about depression. What's going on energetically, spiritually, energetically, is that we often are carrying other people's stuff. We're carrying other people's energy. We're taking on other people's problems. We are continuing to deal with, hang with, support, be around people who takers. And it's my opinion. A lot of people that are in depression, go through depression. A lot of people that have got to the limit of suicide, even a suicide attempt, they are surrounded around a bunch of takers. And 9 times out of 10, this ain't people that you just met. This has been going on for years. You continue to deal with it and to be strong in what we tell ourselves. These are some of the things we tell ourselves. I love them. That's my family. That's my day one. That's my A1 since day one. These are the type of things that we say. I'm going to ride for them. I'm going to stay down for them. Or her. Those are the type of things that we say to ourselves that is going. I mean, those type of phrases go through the Black culture and have been for so long. Like, that is the way that you're supposed to properly love. Is by just staying down. Are you hearing that? Staying down. I'm going to stay down. I don't want to stay down. I'm going up. And anything that is holding on to me, that's not adding to, that's not coming up, elevating as well, anything that's not helping me up, I will let go of. Eventually, slowly, however it takes me to do this thing, but it will happen. And if you continue to allow others to hold on to you, to take from you, to drain from you, from your system. I'm like, again, these are people, family. And what they do is they send you into a space of guilt, So right there, I'm going to tell you what's coming up. We have a lot of people that are dealing with parents, guardians, mothers, fathers, grandparents, guardian figures. And these people have maybe, maybe some of these people are dealing with some type of sickness or illness. So of course that puts us, our mother is sick, they have taken ill, and every situation is different. So I'm not saying if a parent or grandmother gets sick or ill and all they're doing is taking from you is to leave them alone, right? So some things just takes rationality. So I'm not saying that. But if you're not able to identify when you're being used and taken advantage of, that's the first part where we need to start. How to know and to realize when you're being taken advantage of. So now, this is one scenario. Here's one scenario. You have a scenario. You have this is your mother. This is your mother. Your mother is maybe like, let's just say, she's 55 years old. She's 55 years old. She's a pretty healthy lady. Healthy, vibrant lady. Like, she ain't sitting up and laying up in the house all day, or she ain't baking cookies for the grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? She ain't, no. This lady gets up and she's functioning pretty well in life. She makes it to the hair salon to make sure her hair is done and looking nice. She goes get her nails done. She make it to the nail shop every 2 weeks or whatever. She's pretty spunky, my mama still got her a little boyfriend, little male friends, whatever. She go out every so often, for a little cocktail, a little brunch, with her girls. She's functioning pretty well with life. So I'm not talking about a scenario of a grandmother that is 80 years old, who's not walking well. Those would be two different scenarios of people that are not doing oh so well as far as their health. So you have one that's taking from you and one that's taking from you. So now back to this mother that's 55, that's still functioning pretty well with life. All right. Her illness or her thing is perhaps she drinks too much. Perhaps mom is an alcoholic. Mom has been an alcoholic since she was a child. Okay. So now this alcoholism at certain times, it causes her to need you a lot more than you are available, really. Like, because of this alcohol problem. Or you might be dealing with a mother who ice eater. This mother eats ice. This is her thing. She's been doing this for years. She eats ice, right? So this causes her to have a lot of complications and health problems and health concerns. The doctor has told her on numerous occasions for over 10 years that you must get a handle on this ice eating. You yourself even, you have told her, what a tear in your eye, that, mom, you got to stop eating this ice, but mom continues to eat this ice. She even gets a little attitude when you try to tell her what to do with her life, right? So now, again, we have two different scenarios of a taker and a drainer and a taker. So you must use your own mind and rationality to know, So again, people often use guilt and try to keep you in a position of that you're needed. I need you. and you continue to be in a place of depression, of not liking and enjoying your life and where you are in life. But really, when you look around, it's like, what is it that I don't enjoy? And the part that you don't enjoy is here, where someone is continuing to take and drain from you from their own problem. But love, that my mama, I love her, has told you that's what you got to do because you love them. But no one has ever told you that that's not love at all. That's not love at all. That's called codependency. And love has nothing to do with codependency at all. Love is a very free thing. You will feel free. Free to be yourself, free to be open, free to communicate, free to talk, free to express, free to do what it is that makes you happy, free. Depression, a lot of the times, comes from taking on other people's problems. Even energetically, a lot of times there are people that you don't deal with, you don't talk to anymore. Let's just say the breakup or the separation, y'all no longer talk, but there is maybe things didn't end so well. Maybe there was never closure. Maybe someone harbors resentment or some type of grudge, So now they have that energetically going on between you two. Y'all have bad energy between you two. And see, those sorts of things, you have to be delivered from them. You must stay protected, spiritually protected, when those type of things are happening. Because those people are draining your energy. You're tired all the time, but you don't know why. I let go of everything and everybody, and I have never been more happier. Is things exactly the way I would like them, the way I would plan for them at this current moment? Oh no. Oh no. But I am mentally at peace because I am, and I have allowed myself to start from scratch. When I say start from scratch, again, let go of everything and everyone and start over. Now I will start from here to add into my life as I desire. Anyone that doesn't like that, that's not your problem. You're making choices for yourself. How you want to make choices, what will make you happy. And anyone that doesn't like your choice, that's not your problem. That's their problem. They must figure out how come when a certain individual make their choices, that individual is making the choices they want in their life. So now you got to figure out, how do you have the nerve or the audacity to feel away? How you feel away about my choices of my life? This is my life. So, and we often do it. So you're going to live your life and make your choices, and you're going to make my choices too. The nerve of us. No, you make your choices with your life, and I make my choices with my life. Ain't that how that works? So when I hear people talk about depression, being depressed, not liking their life, that's where my mind first goes. I know for sure that individual has some people in their life that they should have been dropped off, but they continue to carry them. They piggyback riding. Y'all was having fun at first. You was piggyback riding. Now you getting bogged down and drained down, still carrying them. And this person ain't saying nothing. Are you tired? Yeah, you can go and put me down. They're enjoying the ride. And at some point, years ago, you're supposed to drop them off. Hey, get, okay, that's enough. Get off. It's enough. And you never did. So now you're continuing to spiral and play around in the energy, the spirit of depression. And depression ain't gonna do nothing but drag you down. It's a downward spiral. It's a very black hole. Oh, I've been there. There is no way out. Once you get so deep into depression, you must react quickly. You must do something now. You must nip it in the bud now. You can't wait on it. Listen, parents, mothers. Oh, you have, I was going to say grown, not grown. You have legally adult children. And you think you've been told, we've been raised that continuing to take care of and to be a crutch, an enabler to our legally adult children, because we've been told that that's what a good mother does. Those legally adult children, I'm talking about the ones who are refusing to grow up, the ones who are not wanting to take on any of their own responsibility. I'm talking about that legally grown adult child that does nothing to help or assist you. They're not figuring out of life, how could I assist mother? So let's back up. So mother, you don't need any assistance. But you want to know what assistance would be nice for this 20, 21, 23, 25-year-old child? Is if they learn to take care of themselves. If they could just take care of themselves, would lighten your load. Am I right or wrong? So yes, even these children, you must stop carrying and let them off. They must get off of my back. Yes, even your child. Or else you will continue to spiral and play around in the dark hole of depression. You continuing to feed this 25-year-old young man. You continue to feed him, clothe him. How's that going to help him? It's not going to help him. That's not love. When you don't try to teach a person to do for themselves, that you don't need me, that's what a lot of people do. They want to feel needed. Everything that you need, I have it. So they hang on to it. I'm not gonna help you become independent of me. I'm not gonna show you how to do it yourself. I see this all so too often. And see, this is something now I'm thinking about, a Jezebel spirit, because this happens as well in relationships. Women, we have it bad. Men do it well as well, of course. But women, we got it bad. We have something a lot of the times, It's sex. We use sex. So I have this set thing that you need. I'm going to hold on to it. And every time that you need it, you have to come to me for it. And in order for you to get it, you must do what I say. We do this with business. We go into business with people and business with others. We might help someone along the way as far as a business goes. But we never, this is like an example, a scenario. A person has a certain type of said business, and you have these certain connects, or you have this other particular person that would really be able to help this person prosper in their career. But then you play the middle person. You play the middle person. The only way that you can get to this person that can really help you is through me. It's Jezebel's spirit. That is an evil entity. That's not love. Depression. Not everybody that is experiencing bouts with depression will appear to be sad, down on their luck, or going without. A lot of people, most people actually, who are battling depression appears to be doing so well in life. They have money in the bank. They have food to eat. They have clothes. They have a home, a warm place to stay and live. They have plenty of friends and family. And I'm going to tell you now that they're battling depression. Forgive me if I cry. Because we don't allow ourselves, but we don't allow each other to not be strong. To not be strong. We require so much from each other all the time. And sometimes we're not able to fulfill that. Sometimes we don't want to. Sometimes, like, your rate of success, how you look at success, how you value success, what's success to you, may not be how another person values success. So you, in your own way, you're pushing me. You're pushing a person to succeed, to do better, and to do more better, to get more. But that person is okay. They're happy with where they are. So why we can't just let people be happy with where they are? Because you're looking at this individual and they don't wear a certain type of clothing brand. They don't have a certain type of car, or maybe they don't have a car at all. This person lives in an apartment. They don't have their own home. And in your head, you want to, in your way, make this person feel some type of way about where they are in life. But this person is happy. Let them be happy. Let them be happy walking. They walk. They catch the bus. They use Uber. Let them be happy. successful people. Okay, so I say successful people. I'm talking about people. Maybe I should say celebrities. I should say famous people. I should say people that are well known in their certain craft. Like a lot of people know them. Like they have money. So that's how most people rate success. Like people have to know you. You know, you have to be famous to just really say you're successful. Yeah. If you don't have, is it maybe 1 million, I guess. If you don't have 1 million followers on IG, you have yet to reach success. That's in our culture today. In the culture today. If you only have 30 followers, you, my friend, you lacking. You're a nobody. That's how our culture delivers it. That's sad. That makes me want to cry. Everyone doesn't need, doesn't require, doesn't ask for. They just rather not have all that attention, to have all the extra people around. A lot of people just don't require that. But society today will make that individual feel away. Especially for our young children. For our young children, a lot of them don't have the mature mind. Adults too, though. They don't have the mature mind to say, well, yeah, I know it's made to seem like if I don't have a whole lot of followers on IG, that I'm a nobody. But I don't care. Their minds are not able to grasp that as a young child. You know? So we have young children, teenagers, even younger than the teen. They have yet to reach teen age, that are dealing with depression as well. For trying to keep up with stigma, trying to keep up with a language, if I must say, that they don't speak. That they don't speak fluently. Most people speak it well, but they don't. And now they're allowing themselves to feel away because their minds are not mature enough to not care. Jordan. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Mom. I just want to right now, say a quick prayer, but I want to say a very authentic prayer. Thank you, Lord. My prayers, my communication goes straight to heaven. Okay? Into the spirit realm with God and his angels. Yes. To Elohim. Yes. To Archangel Michael. Archangel Gabriel. Raphael. Yes, I beseech your throne in prayer to speak to whomever comes to view, to listen to this said video that may be experiencing any type of battle of depression, unworthiness, the need to have millions of followers, that spirit. Yeah, I pray it off to them. I pray you up, 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 and out of the dark hole of unworthiness. You were already created to be more than enough. So you don't need anything added to you to be worthy. You're already worthy. You were created worthy. You were created wonderful, wonderfully made, marvelous. All right? Anyone that has leechers and takers attached to them in any form of relationship. Yeah. First of all, this is something that you as an individual must identify, that you have leechers and takers attached to you. You must want to be unattached from those people. You must want that. There's no prayer or anything that I could say to unattach people to you if you're not wanting that. Something you must want. Something you must say and verbalize. Something you must feel and think within yourself. All right? Say the names of these people. Let it be known that you know when you identify who your takers are, your energy vampires are. Say their names. Let it be known that you want to be unattached, that you want to let them off your back. You no longer want to carry them. Say it. Speak it. If you have the audacity, if you are in the place, the position, if you're able, because everyone's not able, then you let them know. You tell them. You tell that taker, I no longer want to deal with you. I no longer want you in my world. I am letting you go. I no longer want to be your friend. I no longer want to be with you. I no longer want to be married to you. Mom, dad, I don't appreciate this relationship that we have. You have no boundaries. You don't respect me. This is something I have to let go of. I have to let go of it. I have to let it go. Mother, mom, I have to let it go. Mothers, talking to these adult children, it's time for you to take care of yourself. I'm here to help. I'm not here to do for you any longer. You have to get out here and get it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Archangel Michael, right now. Yes, for sending out all your love and protection to anyone, everyone that's battling any type of depression in any way. Keep them covered, Lord. Keep their minds covered, their thoughts, their thought process. Yeah, turn those thoughts around. Turn those thoughts up, Lord. Any negative energy that is draining you at this time, I release and I send back into the air, back into the ethers to be purified and reused for better energy. Yeah. We are raising our vibrations right now. We're raising our vibrations. Yeah, we're letting go of toxic things and people's toxic places, jobs that we continue to go to. We are letting them go right now. Yeah, the strings. I see the strings. I see the strings. I see the strings. Yeah. So we have a lot of puppets here. We have a lot of puppets here. You have other people pulling the strings, and you're just a puppet. But, we're cutting those strings. We're cutting the strings. We're cutting them right now. Okay? So now, I'm going to tell you what's going to transpire. What's going to transpire almost instantly. What's getting ready to transpire is you're going to have people, you're going to have a said person that's going to come to you or that's going to make light with you that they don't want to be your friend. You're not going to have a chance to see anything. They're going to come to you. They're going to say, hey, I don't mess with you no more. They're going to stop taking your calls. They might even block you. They might change their number. They might move. They no longer want to deal with you. Look at God. So be sure that you have the right perspective. Oh, you don't want to mess with me no more? Why not? Why not? Because we just said the prayer. that anything negative attached to me, I'm releasing. And so that's what God does. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Thank you, anyone that watched the video in its entirety. Then I appreciate it. I hope that something that I said was effective, was meaningful, was helpful to you. And again, to anyone that it seems, that feels, that knows that they're battling any type of depression, any kind of thoughts of suicide, seek someone, seek help. It is okay. Therapy is okay. It's not easy to do all the time. There's a stigma with that. All right? But I'm going to tell you, let go of the takers. All right? I cannot leave this video without sending you guys love and light.
I'm I hear my parents tremble, I did not believe I'm the moon that I could make you to the fire. Paradise being born in me, no time for sleep, like I like